Sayyid Ahmad Khan, born in Delhi into noble Muslim family. Sayyid Ahmad Khan thought that lack of education, especially modern education, had harmed the Muslims greatly and kept them backward. He accepted the Muslims to accept Western science and take up government society, government services. He founded scientific society and translated many English books, especially science books, into Urdu. He believed that the interest of the Muslims would be best served if they bonded the British government rather than pitch in the rising nationalist movement. So he advised the Muslims to take up the English education and to concentrate on it. The Ayat Khan's movement, the Aligarh movement, is so called because it was centered around the Aligarh Muhammad Anglo-Oriental College founded in 1875, which is landmark in the history of Indian Muslim education. The college was raised to the status of university in um, 1920. Deoband was a revivalist movement organized by the Orthodox Muslim ulama. The ulama was under the leadership of Muhammad Qasim Wanatowi, 1832 to 80. Rashid Ahmad Gangotri, 1828 to 1905, founded the school at Deoband in Saharanpur district in UP in 1866. The school curricula shut out English education and Western culture. Instructed was in Islamic religion, and the aim was moral and religious regeneration of Muslim community. Maulana Muhammad Al Hassan became the Deoband leader. Jamaat Ulama, led by him, gave a concrete shape to Hassan's ideas. Furdunji Nauroji founded the Rahnumai Masdayasnan Sabha Parsi Reform Society in 1851. Rast Goftar, the truth teller, was the main voice of the movement. Behramji Malabari organized a campaign for legislation against the practice of child marriage. The community produced many leaders such as Ferosha Mehta and Dinsha Vacha, who played a big role in the early Congress. Among the Sikhs of Punjab too, there were attempts to reform. Baba Dayal Das, founder of the Nirankari movement, stressed the worship of God as Nirankar, formless, rejection of idols, rejection of rituals associated with idolatry, reverence for the authority of Guru Nanak and of the Adi Granth formed the essence of his teachings. He reiterated the prohibition on meat eating and liquor consumption. The Namdari movement, founded by Baba Ram Singh, was another socio-religious movement among the Sikhs. The Namdaris insisted on bearing the symbols of Sikhism except the kirpan sword. Instead, Baba Ram Singh wanted his followers to carry lathi. He considered men and women equal, accepted widow remarriage. He prohibited dowry system and child marriage. In the wake of the gathering influence of the Arya Samaj and the Christian missionaries, the Singh Sabha of Amritsar was established. Its main objective was to restore purity of Sikhism. With the support of British, it established the Khalsa College for the Sikhs in Amritsar. Singh Sabha was a forerunner of Akali movement, popularly known as Vallala Ramalinga Swamigal or Ramalinga Adigal, 1823 to 1874, was born in Marudur, a village near Chidambaram. After his father's death, his family moved to his brother's house at Chennai. Despite having no formal education, he gained immense scholarship. Ramalinga emphasized the bonds of responsibility and compassion between living beings. He expressed the view that those who lack compassion for suffered human beings are hard-hearted, their wisdom clouded. He showed his compassion and mercy on all living beings, including plants. This he called Jiva Karunya. He established the Samarasa Veda Sanmarga Sangam in 1865, and it was named as Samarasa Suddha Sanmarga Satya Sangha, which means Society for Pure Truth in Universal Selfhood. Ramalinga also established a free feeding house for everyone, irrespective of caste, at Vadalur in 1867. In the wake of a terrible famine in South India in 1866, his voluminous songs were compiled and published under the title Tiruvarutpa, Songs of Grace. Ramalinga bore witness that I saw poor people emaciated with hunger and terribly weary, going to every verse, yet their hunger was not removed, and my heart suffered intensely. Those who suffer with relentless disease, I saw them in front of me, and my heart trembled. I saw those people poor and of unmatched honor, their hearts weary, and I grew weak. Pandita Ayodhi Dasar was a radical Tamil scholar, writer, Siddha medicine practitioner, journalist, socio-politic activities. Born in Chennai, he was fluent in Tamil, English, Sanskrit, and Pali languages. He campaigned for social justice and worked for the emancipation of the untouchables from the caste clutches. He worked for the construction of a casteless identity and castigated caste hegemony and untouchability. He considered education important. Ayodhya Dasar founded the Advaita Nanda Sabha to raise the voice for the temple entry for the untouchables. In 1882, John Ratinam and Ayodhya Dasar established a movement called Dravida Kalagam and launched a magazine called Dravida Pandian in 1885. He founded the Dravida Mahajana Sabha in 1891 and organized the first conference of the association at Nilgiris. Bayodhi Dasar was disappointed with Hindu Dharma was established served established for basis for propagating and validating caste. Influenced by the Holcott, he went to Sri Lanka in 1998 and converted to Buddhism in the same year. He founded the Sakya Buddhist Society at Madras to construct the regional philosophy through Buddhist religion. He started a weekly journal Guru Paisa Tamilan in 1907 and published it until his demise in 1940.